Nathan MacKinnon then scored twice. The Bruins were actually a one-goal affair in the third period, and the Avs pulled away and came up with that 4-1 victory. They outshot the Bruins in the contest 38-14. Sent it around to Geekie. Geekie couldn't reach it yet. Pasternak breaking. Devon Toews was back just in case. Marty Necas comes in to MacKinnon. His shot snatched out of midair by Swayman. And Nelson couldn't receive the puck. He's playing in his first full season here with the Avs. The Bruins give it away. Sent over to the far side. Swayman made the stop. Not out of danger. Backhand. Sent just wide by Nichushkin. We saw it a little bit last year in Zadorov's first season as a Bruin. And it was a pairing they moved away from. Corrales shot it wide. Bruins still looking for their first shot. Won the Hart Trophy, which goes to the regular season MVP in the NHL back in 24. Here's the puck to Makar, the reigning Norris Trophy winner. He's won it twice. Sent out in front, they score! Arturi Lehkonen found a seam just inside the near post. Avalanche 1, Bruins nothing.
Well, this has been the bane of the Bruins in this losing streak, is their in-zone coverage. A little bit of time, a little puck possession, a little bit of motion, and it's been problematic. Just too much open space between the hash marks for Lehkonen in this rotation. You see the Bruins overcommit.
Poke to the corner, Burns. Up top, Nichushkin. Fires. Swayman takes that right into the crest. Out in front. Trying to get around Manson. Kick to the corner. Bruins cue it up top. Peak. Shoots. Wedgwood the save. And Wedgwood will cover that puck up. His pass across. Bruins just got a piece of it. Now Manson, right of the net, Necas shoots, Swayman, good stop with a blocker as he came out to challenge quickly. Played his college hockey at Harvard. Up top, Solovyov shot blocked. Dribbled to the net, Swayman the save. There was a tip chance there from Olofsson. Bruins fell 7-5. They've gotten plenty of offense here early in the season. Manson left to the net, backhand, and Nichushkin denied by Swayman. Sandwiched, MacKinnon to Necas. Trying to pull free from Yoki Haru. Sent it to the net. Backhand. Swayman a stick save. And the rebound swatted near side. Up top it's Makar. Necas now. Watched by Yoki Haru. Necas. Trying to create some space. Shoots. Swayman the save. The rebound. Snagged by the Bruins. 5th in save percentage. Now Drury. Up top, Manson shoots. Blockered. Nobody around him. Brent Burns was sucked into the puck. Left circle. It's sent back of the net. Chipped out in front by Arvidsson. They score!
Some results. A misfire right here is going to work to their advantage. The misfire by Lohrei. Arvidsson gets it. Tries to tuck. Can't get it on the forehand tuck. Retrieves the puck. And then he's able to bank it in off the goaltender.
Have it glance off his stick into the corner. Lohrei. And the Bruins get it out to center ice. Might have a 2-on-1. Here's Chanot to the slot. Backhand. They score! Oh, the Bruins have turned around this first period. Mikey Eyssimont with a chip shot by Scott Wedgwood. Bruins 2, Avs 1.
Now they got the lead. All begins right here. Now the Bruins got numbers. Stay on side. Janot, forehand, pulls it to his backhand in order to create a backhand passing lane. Net drive by Eyssimont.
Well, Muhammad Ali was the guy who was famous for rope-a-dope. As this puck is sent in, and MacKinnon rips one, and it floats to Swayman.
Yes, partial block by Minton, broke his stick in the process.
McAvoy, quickly, up top. That shot on net, Wedgwood the save. McAvoy shoots just wide. Zacha swings around a check. Set up top for Geekie. Now to McAvoy. Geekie shoots, Wedgwood the save, rebound, Wedgwood just got enough of Zacha's drive.
Shots with purpose, getting pucks to the net, and puck's just in a funny spot.
Leaves for Lindholm, in it goes, Zacha to the slot, McAvoy, Geekie, Wedgwood the save, and Wedgwood traps it. He's going to break off and change. Otherwise, he would have had a 2-on-1 short-handed chance.
Yeah, it was a minute and a half in their own defensive zone, killing this power play for the Boston Bruins for the Avalanche. That's why they had no zip.
Pastrnak softly to Middlestad. Geekie, Wedgwood the save. To Necas. Manson back to Necas. Long shot, Swayman the save, rebound! The Bruins come back defensively.
Fifth floor, that's not high above the ice.
Here's Pastrnak with Geekie. Pastrnak, Geekie, shoots Wedgwood the save, rebound. Geekie had another chance.
Noon. This is the bad play at the offensive blue line, which leads to this 2-on-1, 3-on-1 for Boston. Nice pass, Pastrnak, one-timer. That's a bullet of a shot. That's a great save, getting across like that. Stay deep enough, good lateral push. Get the blocker up over the pad.
Blisters one wide. Makar, McKinnon, Richushkin, Swayman's there with the left leg, and down it goes. Taves to Brindley. Taves shoots, Swayman the save, the rebound, that's free. It squirts over to the near side with 13 seconds left. And he should, and that's when he gets in trouble. Geekie, 5 seconds left. He scores! Scott Wedgwood won.
Play to the buzzer. This is less than 5 seconds ago in the period when he scores this goal. Lorai's going to move the puck up, I believe, to the neutral zone. I think it was Pastrnak that chipped it in deep as the clock is winding down. And Geekie's able to get to that puck first, wisely stops. The pressure came from the opposite side.
Necas. Now Makar shoots, Swayman the save, and the rebound kicked wide. They're off to Ottawa next to start the front end of a back-to-back set. As this is batted down, and Swayman a good stop out in front as Colton nearly banged that one in.
But it's not going to matter because Swayman makes the play. Swayman with his stick able to deflect that pass. That was pretty high with that contact, had that puck snuck into the goal.
To Corrali, he takes a look, around it comes. Peak. Now Corrali, it bounces out in front, and Wedgwood alert. Corrali's lost his stick, he's going to change. McKinnon. Up top it comes, back to McKinnon, his shot, they score! Arturi Lehkonen with a tip out in front. Bruins 3, Avalanche 2, 18 seconds left.
And Lehkonen's going to be in a good spot for a redirect. That puck was almost blocker side, and then the redirect will send it over the left shoulder. It's a nice deflection. Boston's got to suck it up here for, well, they added some time to the clock. So we'll just say
Bruins trap it in the corner, 3. Horn's gonna sound. Game over. A scrum in the corner, the tempers are gonna flare. McKinnon throwing right hands with McAvoy. Look at this.